Hey everybody, my name is 711 and welcome back to some live showdown today. So there's this new thing called polar opposites whenever you have a randomized team of ice types and then you go into an inverse battle. That sounds like a lot of fun and I want to try it, so let's give it a go. So we have up here an Abomasnow and a Jinx. So because this is an inverse battle, Focus Blast is not very effective this time. Ice Beam and Psyshock are still normal effective. So Abomasnow can just Ice Beam me, and that would be the end. So should I switch into Regice with the big special defense, or Cryogonal with that monstrous special defense? Or Choice Band Mamoswine, which will take neutral damage but low special defense. High HP. I think that Jinx can just take a hit here, take one for the team. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Okay, I'm going to switch into Glaceon here because Glaceon has leftovers and Ice Body. So Glaceon will actually be taking 2 leftovers each turn. So I'm going to go for... Should I go? I'll go for Wish first. There's a... Whoa, that's a lot of health gone there. And I'm going to protect... Do you have Ice Shard? You do have Ice Shard. That's good to know. Well, I could have just Ice Beamed from the beginning. And there's a Blizzard, and that's a critical hit, and that'll take me out easily. Okay, at least that was interesting. So, Rapid Spin, Recover, Ice Beam, Toxic, Ice Shard. An interesting thing is that I imagine that here, Stealth Rock is actually a bad idea because it's not going to be very effective. Let's try this Regice set. Right. Okay, so there's an Ice Shard. I wonder if that was on purpose or not. So I'll go for an Ice Beam. And down goes the Abomasnow. Regice now has, in theory, 100 base speed. And now we have a Weavile here, which will outspeed me anyway. I'll go for Rest. And then try to Sleep Talk in the Ice Beam. I don't like this Regice set. But at least it's kind of interesting. Okay. Icicle Crash missed. And let's see here. Sleep Talk. Okay, so now this is getting scary. Hey, I'm actually faster now. That's interesting. So now I'm at 3 times speed, and Weavile is boosting its attack. There's the Ice Beam, which doesn't take it out. Icicle Crash will take me out, and we both go down. So there's an interesting trade there. So let's see, Kyurem has leftovers. Let's try Mamoswine. Choice Band Mamoswine. So, oh boy, I imagine that the Kyurem forms are going to be extremely, extremely popular. So, superpower is not very effective. Let's go for Icicle Crash. Fusion Bolt, that was interesting. And of course I miss. I'm locked into Icicle Crash. Boy, this battle is really, really not going my way, is it? I guess it's up to Cryogonal here. Let's go for a Toxic. Let's see if we can Toxic Recover Stall this guy. Oh, come on. Why you keep missing? Why do you keep missing? At least the Ice Beam is doing a lot of damage. At least there's that. Okay, I guess it's up to Kyurem. Outrage is normally super effective. Let's go for an Ice Beam here. Does 37%. Fusion Bolt is super effective. That does not bode well at all. I'll go for a Substitute here, because I know I'm faster anyway. As he goes for Substitute. And he's going to die next turn anyway. From the toxic damage. So at least we took out half of their team. Next is Cryogonal. Ice Beam is super effective. Let's see if this knocks it out. Rapid Spin. I don't know why you would Rapid Spin. Maybe that was a misclick, but I'll take it. There's a Recover. That's interesting. I'm actually tempted to go for Substitute here. I'll go for Substitute. Well, this Kyurem is just putting up a great fight here. A really great fight. This is incredible. Okay. So these Ice Beams are eventually going to take out the Cryogonal. One more. Might do it. No. And... oh, come on. Stop recover stalling. Maybe? Yes. Good. It's about darn time. I only have 7 Ice Beams left to take out 2 Pokemon. Let's see what they are. I wonder what else would be able to outspeed a Kyurem. They already have a Weavile here. And the Cryogonal would outspeed too. So I don't know how much could also outspeed. You know what I'm trying to say? So... come on, sir. Come on, yellowishness. Come on. Pick your next Pokemon. You have one options. You have 2 options. Option number 1 or option number 2. 1 or 2. You know, I'm gonna pick another battle. Whoops, wrong button. Here we go. You have under 90 seconds now. You're under 60 seconds now. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have a Glaceon up against a Cryogonal. You are a Life Orb set with Ice Body. In Power Ground, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam. Should we go with Ice Beam? I think we should go with Ice Beam. We have an Arceus in the back, which is going to be really awesome to use. That was a lot of damage on both sides. And I'll just let Glaceon go down here, because I don't know how much it's worth it. Oh, so this guy actually came back, and now they have a Glaceon out here as well. So I'm going to go for an Ice Beam and see what's up there. We have to come back here. And Assault Vest, Cloyster, Rapid Spin, Hydro Pump, Ice Shard, and Rock Blast. And we have a Life Orb set over here. Let's go into Weavile. I used Ice Beam over there. They used Wish. I'm going to go for Substitute here, if they go for Protect. Oh, the Toxic! Oh, that was good. That was a good play. Congrats, 7-Eleven. Okay, let's try over here now. I'm a Life Orb set, so I can switch up my moves. I think an Ice Shard will take it out. Okay, and here comes a Frostlass. And an Ice Shard should take out the Frostlass just by a hair. So here back in this battle, Kyurem used Ice Beam, took out 79% of Glaceon's health while it wished, and we both got a little bit of leftovers. So I'm gonna Ice Beam here. That'll take out the Glaceon. I can't believe this. I can't believe this is such a good comeback for us. Oh, and they have a Dugong. Water Ice. This Ice Beam is going to obliterate the Dugong. If it weren't for Thick Fat. You have Thick Fat? You probably have Thick Fat. But I'm faster. I'm going to win this battle. That was an excellent comeback. I really didn't think I was going to win that, but I did. So an Ice Shard takes out the Frostlass, but it's disabled now, and now there's their own Weavile. Icicle Crash will do that much. Knockoff will do a lot too. I'm going to go for Knockoff, and that's a crit to take out the Weavile. I probably won the speed tie, so things are looking pretty good over there. Dugong is going to protect, which is not going to help at all. One more Ice Beam should finish up that match. And yep, so good game. All right, I'm glad I'm really glad I won that. That was an incredible battle. And there's a DC over here. So I wonder what's going to happen there. So there's a DC here. We started this battle, and then this guy eventually came back, and we won. So congrats, or not congrats. That was a very good game. Yellowishness. Um, so that game is over. Let's have another battle. One last battle. We have an Avalugg and we have an Aurorus. Roar, Earthquake, Rapid Spin. leftovers. I have sturdy. Let's go for avalanche. Hyper voice takes me down to sturdy. Avalanche obliterates the Aurorus. Now, I forget. Do I have ice shard? I don't think I have ice shard. And this guy never did come back. So that's 2 wins for me. Come on, let's... We have a Mamoswine here, and you probably have whatchamacallit. Ice Shard, yeah. So the table did a lot of work. We still have Arceus in the back. Hustle Aerial Ace. That's an interesting move set. What item do I have? I have leftovers. I guess I can set up my spikes here. Because honestly, and there's a DC over here now. Come on. You know what? It's not worth it. I'm just going to forfeit this and have another battle. I want these battles to actually end where one person has no longer has any Pokemon to battle with. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. This is actually a lot of fun. These inverse battles, they make you think. They make you like analyze in other ways. Like, alright, we have a battle here where I have a Dugong, they have a Vanillux. I have a Kyurem White, I have a Beartic, Cloyster, Jinx, Articuno. Hurricane really isn't a good idea, because I think that Hurricane's accuracy goes down to 50% in Hail, which is fairly prevalent. I don't have a Mega, do I? No. Ice Shard, Shell Smash, Hydro Pump, Icicle Spear. This could be our ticket. This could be our ticket to victory. Let me see here. Vanillox. Vanillux has a base speed of 79, whereas Cloyster has 70. Okay, so I'm going to go for an Ice Beam here. Let's start the timer. Too bad Cloyster's speed wasn't already, pretty fast. So it looks like 2 Ice Beams are going to take out this Vanillux. Or he'll just destroy me anyway. So let me think here. Wow, if this Vanillux is max speed, if it is, then he outspeeds the Articuno, he outspeeds the Jinx, he outspeeds the Kyurem White, he outspeeds everything on the team. Jeez, get it together. So, Stone Edge is not going to be very effective. I'll go for Icicle Crash. You know what? I'm choice banded. Yeah, I'll go with Icicle Crash. If I could switch up my moves, then I think Night Slash would take out Vanillux anyway, and I wouldn't have to worry about the lowered accuracy of Icicle Crash over Night Slash. But it really doesn't seem to matter too much because everything is just dying to Vanillux. So I'll go for an Ice Shard now, which I probably should have done before. And the Vanillux is gone. Skill Link. Alright. Alright, Harrison, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Now would be a good time. Like I said before, Cloyster is probably a really any water ice type, like Walrein, like Dugong, Lapras, Cloyster. Those water ice types are normally 4 times resistant, but now they're 4 times weak. So I'm in a pretty bad situation for that. So let's see, what is this guy going to send out? So let's see, all Shell Smash. Wow, this Jinx nasty plots. That was your problem, Jinx. Now I'm just going to obliterate you with Icicle Spear. Goodbye. Let's see if we get a Cloyster Sweep, or if Harrison is going to just forfeit. Let's see what happens. Another Icicle Spear. Oh, that Mamoswine is going to eat it up. Eat it all up. Oh well. So there's Substitute Ice Beam, Toxic Dragon Pulse. There's that. I think all we've seen so far is Icicle Crash. Let's go into Jinx here. I'm going to hope and pray that that one, I'm faster, and two, that Mamoswine misses an Icicle Crash. I think I will be faster, but let's see what Mamoswine does. I went for the substitute. Let's see if he either misses an Icicle Crash or he switches. I don't think he'll switch, but let's hope that he does. So I go for substitute, and Icicle Crash misses. Oh my goodness, that is incredibly lucky. So let's go for an Ice Beam now. That doesn't take out the Mamoswine, but that's okay. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was crazy, guys. That was absolutely craziness. Complete and utter unexplainable craziness. Okay. This Frostlass probably outspeeds everything else on my team, but that doesn't matter because it's gone. Whew! Okay, Jinx. You are just doing outstanding work now. Delibird. Let's see now. Ice Beam's going to be regular effective. Focus Blast is going to be regular effective. Psyshock is going to be regular effective. So let's go for Ice Beam. That doesn't crazy amounts. Ice Punch. Delibird. My goodness, you probably have Hustle ability, and I think I saw a Life Orb. Yes, I did. Jinx outsped with 201. Wow, Jinx was faster than both of these guys. I'll go into Kyurem White. And let's just go for an ice beam. No reason not to. Alright, Delbert, let's see what you're going to do. You're probably not going to switch. You'll probably just sack it off. Goodbye. And last but not least, you have an Arceus. So it's just time to Ice Beam. Just Ice Beam away, because Arceus is going to be faster. Faster than everything else. This guy is looking up, weaknesses and stuff. So that was a good play, especially because I got that paralysis. That could be bad. That could be really, really bad. So as long as I connect here, which I do, I win. So I think that's 3 wins. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I definitely suggest that you guys try these right here, these polar opposites, because they're a lot of fun. They make you it's challenging because it's just not the same way that we usually play. Because mostly they're inverse battles, and whoever has more than two ice types on a team, right? So I'll see you guys later. Peace.